Hello, investor judges. John Jay, welcome back. So I'm glad to see you're back with us once again. We have a number of startups that are going to be very, very interesting for your respective companies. So I'll call in our next entrepreneur. Next on stage is a veteran educator who aims to advance his smart teaching platform designed by teachers and made for teachers. Hi, Justin.
Hi, John.
So Justin, you are an Army reservist.
Yes, I am.
What exactly does that mean?
I'm a citizen soldier. I'm a civilian, but I have a rank in the military.
Okay, so how do you go about getting that rank?
The Philippine Army is looking for teachers who can serve the reserve force, so I can share my knowledge about teaching to them.
Okay, sir, you're an Army reservist, but you're primarily an educator.
Yes, I am.
You know, we met at a pitching competition just recently. Your startup holds a lot of promise. I think the incubator, Kubo, also thought so. So let's see, we're sending you in right now. You're up next. Good luck, Justin.
Thank you, John. Hello, everyone. I'm Justin and I'm the CEO of Cerebro. We are a group of teachers who aim to innovate teaching by allowing our fellow educators to make teaching an enjoyable passion and not just a stressful job that could give them thoughts about leaving their careers. We aim for $400,000 in seed funding in the form of a safe note to serve as our runway for the next 24 months. For more than 10 years, I have been in the education industry, not only as a classroom teacher, but also as a school administrator handling 21 teachers in my own department. One of these teachers is Teacher Anna, a grade school faculty member in a medium-sized private school, handling 8 online classes with 50 students each. However, these classes are not of the same subject since teachers in the elementary level are usually expected to teach students in several learning areas, which could also be different from their field of specialization. Because of this, Anna needs to do an extensive research about the subjects assigned to her so she could prepare her instructional materials well, while also allocating time for her other administrative duties such as computing grades, preparing reports, and the like. Based on existing data, each teacher spends at least 2 hours per day for preparing lessons, and this sums up to around 400 hours of preparation time for the entire school year. This problem also becomes a pain point for school administrators after seeing a great number of teachers who are resigning from their jobs each year. Studies also note that such heavy workload of teachers has a significant effect on the quality of education, yielding low scores in standardized exams. So we created Cerebro, a collection of ready-made lessons, curriculum-based quizzes, and printable modules, which we could share with teachers coming from different schools to effectively reduce their workload and improve their teaching quality. Unlike other e-learning products that focus on the platform alone, we took it a step further by providing the ready-made teaching and learning materials, which we have carefully designed to align with the standard curriculum. Earlier this year, we were able to launch our Learning Tools Interoperability, or the LTI, which allowed us to integrate Cerebro's contents with other existing LMS platforms so teachers can reduce their learning curve when adopting our solution. Right now, we have covered 94% of the entire Philippine K-12 curriculum with nearly 3,000 e-learning materials, which are already being used by our current partner schools. As we go for the international market, we are aiming to add contents based on the International Common Core Curriculum, particularly on mathematics, reading, and language arts, so teachers from around the world can also reduce their workload and manage their time better for a better quality of teaching. There are 94 million teachers in the world, and among this number, 32 million are in countries where English is the primary medium of instruction, who could benefit from solutions like that of Cerebro. With our current contents alone, we can already help up to 1.2 million teachers in the Philippines, and we would like to share this innovative way of teaching to those outside the country to achieve a wider impact. Right now, we have over a dozen schools using Cerebro for their e-learning implementation, and this brought us a revenue of $220,000 for the past 2 years. So support us in this initiative, and let's make a global impact in education together. Thank you.
Where are the schools currently based?
Most of our schools are in Luzon, but we have also started our business development activities in Visayas and Mindanao. We have one school in Visayas, and we are in talks with schools in Mindanao. And we have also recently partnered with one international Philippine school under the Philippine Embassy in Riyadh, KSA. And they are already using our content starting June of 2022.
In terms of these paying users, what's the fee like? How are you charging them? Like subscription-based or single? I'm just asking, the question is, I'm asking if it's a single purchase or if it's a continued renewal purchase.
So we do a B2B model. So basically, we charge on a per student per month subscription for a minimum contract duration of 1 school year.
How much?
We are charging 100 to 150 pesos per student per month.
I have this runway, which I'm looking at, which is Tech Education 4. So I wanted to kind of understand, how's your teacher engagement? What's the uptake been like? Are there any pushbacks, concerns?
So far, with our current partner schools, we were able to help reduce teachers' workload by up to 2 hours per day or up to 400 hours per year. So if you studied in the Philippines, you will be familiar that most probably when you were in grade 1, your teacher for mathematics is also your teacher for science, English, Filipino, and even for physical education. So if there are 8 working hours per day, a teacher would usually have 8 different lessons teaching every day. They are preparing 8 different sets of lesson plans. And in 1 week, that means each teacher would have to prepare 40 sets of lesson plans. And in my experience as a department head, I have to check those lesson plans of teachers now, and I have 20 teachers. So I cannot ensure the alignment of these contents anymore with the curriculum. So this is where we are really helping them with standardizing all these contents with DepEd's curriculum. So we have a consultant from the Department of Education on board. So we are evaluating all our materials to see if they are aligned with DepEd's curriculum.
Yeah, I'm not going to make any offers. This is a little outside of my area of expertise and what we're looking at or looking into.
I think we can probably work on a pilot. Digital Pilipinas has a live program right now with the government of Singapore and some of the more prestigious universities in Singapore. And we're looking for content contingent on being able to expand to the collegiate level, because at this point our interest is to bridge college to industry and then specific to tech. So if you're okay with that, I can proceed with the next ask. I also want to make sure that you have the greatest uptake with the legacy schools, because I'm telling you, they'll push back. I've seen progressive ed tech companies who tried to crack this, but the pushback of the traditional industry has been immense. If you're open, I'd like you to be part of the Digital Pilipinas program, to be one of our flagship programs on EdTech. And what that means to you is you will be side by side with some of the leading tech brands in the region and also in the Philippines. So at this point, I want to start off with 10K USD, another 25 in services, and also the opportunities that I gave to you. So we're coming in as a strategic partner here.
Yes, that is something that we can do, and we would love to explore that with you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ms. Amor showed interest in Cerebro. Joining the final pitch, what I've learned is to just be confident. There's nothing to lose here. You will still get strategic partnerships even if you don't get an actual investment.
My vision is really to get the teachers teched up. I'm not so much interested in the core curriculum. It's really to use their platform to align the teachers and the companies together.